What's going on, everyone? Corey James Taylor here in the new setup. It is looking nice. We actually look like YouTubers now. The space is coming along well. We've got another setup for our podcast, which is coming out a couple weeks from now, but we're going to film it tomorrow. And so what this is a little bit different, this episode, it's our first introductory episode. Introductory? Anyway, you know English, me, not great. You know what I mean? I'd be trying. But yeah, so we're going to do an intro to our podcast, and we're going to do that by playing a game called Roll Camera. Roll Camera is a fun game. We've never played it, but it might not be fun, it might be awful. So we're going to play a game called Roll Camera, which simulates some of the problems that arise on film set. You have to take a movie from its conception all the way to the finish, and problems keep arising. I've never played it, we've all never played it, and we're super excited to just figure it out, but we're really pumped to just give you an introduction to us, because right now it's just been me talking on camera, but next you're going to have Josh on camera, you're going to have Gavin on camera, you're going to have Preston on camera, and they're going to introduce themselves, tell you a little bit about their roles, tell you about what they're doing. So it's going to be a pretty interesting episode, and I think it's going to be a pretty fun game. Next, what have we done this week? I feel so crazy. Every week since we've gotten in the studio just feels like so much stuff. So last week we moved everything in. We did the floors. Now we've done the trim. So the trim is up and there's no more like weird orangey paint stuff. And it just gives it a little bit of a cleaner vibe. We had another really great event called FYFF that we went to last week. It's one of my favorite events in Flint, and so it takes place in Buckham Alley, and there's just a ton of musicians, some local, some from Detroit, kind of all around, but it's one of my favorite events next to Porch Fest, which we'll talk about a little bit towards the end of this. But yeah, we got to see Plethora, which is a band that actually I filmed a music video for in college. We were both in college together, the lead singer, and they also play at the Michigan Renaissance Festival. So if you're a Michigan Renaissance Festival fan, you got to go check them out. They kind of, how do I say it, they Renaissance it up a little bit more than their traditional, more heavy metal comic band style. But it was great to really hear them in their like full capacity with all their instruments, and they really made it a show, and I always love seeing them. Another one was Cult Therapy. We did a music video for them directed by Bryce Mata, another amazing Flint local, called Don't Worry. That's Cult Therapy, Don't Worry. Check that out. It's on our Instagram, but it's also on the YouTube page. But yeah, so if you Google it, it should show up. Let us know what you think about it. And we got these sweet Flint is Dope shirts. And we got this awesome MILF sticker. So it's not the dirty little MILF that you guys are thinking about. It's, man, I love Flint. And man, do I love Flint, especially in the summer. With the amount of events here, I feel like it's nowhere else in the world has this many events. I think there's over like 100 summer events this year. We've got the Crim, we've got Back to the Bricks, Porch Fest is coming up, which we're super excited. We got asked to film it, and we will be putting it live here on YouTube. Not live like while we're shooting, but we'll be like one of the first ones to go and put it out there. So make sure you're checking it out. And if you got some time, on the 18th, come down to Porch Fest, Carriage Town in Flint, and check it out. It will blow you away. If you guys ever been to like a Porch Fest, I used to do one in Ferndale a long time ago. It's just probably one of the best events, and I think the best way to introduce people to live music, because you have so many different types of styles. Just go from one porch to another, tons of vendors, tons of really good food. Another thing that we loved about Alley Fest is I Love Pig. Every time I go to a Flint event, I'm grabbing I Love Pig. They are just perhaps my favorite food truck. Next time I'm going to try a different food truck, but I'm going to think about I Love Pig, because I love pig. It was really good. Get the Cuban. Yep. If you haven't had a Cuban from them, highly suggest it. Lastly, we have the Flint Youth Film Festival, which is happening the 17th through the 20th. Mike Michaels will be there. So if you don't know who Mike Michaels is, Mike Michaels, that's a lot of Mike Michaels. Mike Michaels does. But he is an award-winning makeup artist from Stranger Things, hosted by iMichigan Productions. And so that's an event where people from all over the world, age 25 and below, can submit their films to this film festival, be recognized, and it also has speakers. Like I said, Mike Michaels will be there. It's going to be a really good time. It's a really good event in Flint, and it really just helps grow that community of filmmakers. So if you're interested in film, if you're interested in supporting the youth, you have a few days to go through the 17th through the 20th to support the Flint Youth Film Festival. We'll put links in the comment section. And lastly, I know I said it last time, but we will be shooting Porch Fest, and it is one of the best events that I think Flint has. It's my favorite event. I know it's got so many and it's so hard to choose, but for me, Porch Fest is my favorite. Being able to just have a ton of bands on porches, all types of genres, you walk over a couple blocks, you see one, you walk over a block, you see another, and then there's a main stage full of just amazing performers. It's a whole town of music, basically. Fun for the whole family, so come and check it out. That's going to be the 18th from 5 to 10 p.m. Say hi to us if you want to do that. That'd be great. We're going to be filming there, and we'll have a kind of TV so you can see our feed of what we're shooting. And then eventually we'll probably just have some people from Porch Fest on our podcast. So it's going to be a lot of things happening, and they're happening, and it feels crazy. We're in the space, we're starting to shoot the content, we've got our podcast starting, we're working on the documentary again, I feel like. So yeah, just stick with us and like and subscribe, click the bell, fight the AI, and yeah, write us something in the comments. Write us a love letter, write us a haiku. I don't know, write us a dish rotation, or just thumbs up. Thumbs ups are cool too, but I mean, I'm really looking forward to those love letters. All right, bye.